Hey everybody, what's going on? I jerked off with a condom the other day because I wanted to spice things down. And I promise that is going to be my last dick joke. And that is a lie. So who watched the presidential debates?
Yeah.
Really? You dicks. I watched it twice just so that I would have material, but I don't. Because it was fucking boring as shit. There's really nothing to say. Like, I mean, any joke that I could possibly have made about anything that any of the candidates have said has been made 2,000 times on the internet already within the first hour of the fucking debates coming out, so it's pointless. You know what it does? I really miss George Bush. And, you know, I know he was evil, I know he was stupid, but shit, the dude was good for a laugh, right? Every time he was good for a laugh. And it just wasn't fair to me, the way that people treated him. Like, everyone was like, oh, he's a Hitler. He's a Hitler. First of all, Hitler showed up for his military service. You know, so, like, just start out. Secondly, Hitler had, like, plans for his domination of Europe. Sure, they were terrible, evil plans. And they were evil as hell. But they were plans. George Bush, not so much with the plans. Really no planning. Like, yes. Hitler had, like, terrifying communist enemies like Joseph Stalin, whose complete method of organization was choke them with our dead, just wait till the Germans are trying to run over the piles of bodies and shoot them then. Bush's big communist enemies were Rage Against the Machine, who were known for their shitty t-shirts, crappy music. Sorry, but, you know, Tom Morello was responsible for Korn, which was 7 years of I Hate My Mom, which was responsible for Fred Durst. I don't think I need to justify myself any further. Yes, we can hate Rage Against the Machine. I think that, I don't know, politics is interesting. I always said that I wouldn't joke about politics because I thought that it would be like a bad topic and I don't want to get on a soapbox. I don't consider myself to be on a soapbox because I don't support anyone. I hate everyone completely. Although, I did, about 2 years ago, make a YouTube video which was called Fuck Canada. And I essentially was just like making fun of Canadian culture, and mostly what I said essentially was that in Canada we are afraid to make fun of our own culture because, I don't know, we have this weird idea like we're so much better than the Americans. We're so much better than the Americans because they think they're greater than everyone else. And we're so much better than that. It's like, at what point do you not see the problem with this reality? And I still get death threats 2 years later on a daily basis from this video. And I think it's hilarious. I think it's hilarious that Canadians are so afraid because we're so like, oh, we're so friendly. I mean, CBC is like the perfect example of you have two people enthusiastically agreeing with each other about everything that they're fucking saying. And it's like, I mean, I like CBC, I do, but I'm still willing to criticize it because that's what it is. Like, we should be willing to criticize the things that we care about and that we like. That's part of what criticism is. I mean, we care about something, we want to do better, right? But, I mean, oh yes, you're so right about that. Oh yeah, I know, you're so right about that too. That's not entertaining to anyone. It's not good to anyone. It doesn't help anyone do anything. I dropped this. Alright, so, you know, essentially, what I found though, and it's easy because Canadians love to make fun of Americans. That's our favorite target, right? Everyone, that's our favorite target is Canadian people. Like, and the whole argument is, as I said, yeah, we're so much better than them because we don't think that we're as good or whatever. And the reality is, America keeps us very secure. They keep us very secure. Like, you go to other countries and you see these giant statues, like Saddam Hussein had of himself, or Stepan Niyazov, he's my favorite. You know this guy? He was the dictator of Turkmenistan. He closed all of the hospitals outside of the capital city to have a 20-foot golden statue of himself that rotates to point at the sun. Not fucking kidding. This guy was Doctor Doom, essentially, except in real life. In real life. And, you know, and the Americans, well, they didn't shut him down, they made him an ally, and they helped him out a lot, so... whatever. Still, that's the kind of person they're protecting us against. And, you know, I thought about this because there's certain places in America where you go and you feel really... You get the intense idea of this is a country where things really matter and where people take things very seriously. And when you have these big statues of these dictators and you see them getting broken down, you start to take it very seriously. And this is the country that keeps us secure. And as the tour bus drove away from Mount Rushmore, I started to feel extra secure just because I realized that people took us very seriously and took our security very seriously. Anyone ever play Which Would You Fuck? Just to change the subject. I like playing Which Would You Fuck. To me, it's one of my favorite games. I mean, usually, I only have like 2 questions, and normally we start off with Which of the Golden Girls? Which of the Golden Girls?
I don't know that show.
Really? Really?
Who would you rather?
Dorothy. Oh, I'll go Dorothy all the way. But I'd want her like S&M queen, like we're talking leather, hair tied back into the little bun with the fucking riding crop and shit. Yeah. And you can never unthink that image. Where's your God now? Anyway, my favorite question for the Which Would You Fuck game, and I have many questions because I'm bored as hell and I like to make people uncomfortable, is live seal or dead dog. And everyone gets this wrong. Because everyone says dead or live seal, which is completely fucking wrong. It's completely wrong. What happens between you and a dead dog is between you and God. No one knows about it, no one can do it. The seal will look up at you with moist, judging eyes and fucking, what did you do to me? And then don't ever go to the beach again, because they might go fucking Kill Bill on your ass. And you don't want that, you know? Stay away from the ocean forever. No, the dead dog is a safe choice. The dead dog is a safe choice. It's a victimless crime. It is essentially a victimless crime. Anyone masturbate pornography? Oh, no one. No, hands go up. Oh, what? For some reason, I don't think this is an accurate representation of the actual truth behind this statement. Come on, hands. Let's see it. Who masturbates pornography?
Just one finger though.
There you go. All right, fine. Pornography is interesting. It's changed a lot in the last little while. Anyone follow porn stars on Twitter? I'm not going to give you a hard time if you don't say that you have. But I have, and it is fascinating. It is fascinating. Because it's not only like they're selling their used panties and sex toys and stuff like that online, which they are, completely, which is cool to me. It's like, why give the asshole porn producer more money when you let the actual person who does this shit go and sell their stuff and whatever, that makes more sense.